What's going on, Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to Scissor TV. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're hanging out with us, and I thank you for that. If you want to see some amazing Monster Jam crashing, smashing, freestyle in action, you, my friend, have come to the right place. But enough talking. Let's get into the action. So let's get ready to monster! What's going on, Monster Jam fans, and welcome to another exciting freestyle event. We are starting off with a bang. It is a showdown event. 5 Monster Jam icons versus 1 newcomer. We're gonna have El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, Zombie, Max D, and Megalodon facing off against the newcomer, Sparkle Smash. Can she race to victory and beat all 5 of these icons? Let's get down to the race and see. 2, 1, go! Now Sparkle Smash is off to an amazing start, and her very first challenge is going to be that crazy bull, El Toro Loco, but it didn't take very long for Zombie to get into the fray. Each of her opponents are going to enter the race at a different time, trying to cause all sorts of mayhem, destruction, and general mischief as she tries to finish first in this showdown race. We've got some big air. Oh, here comes the icon Gravedigger right now. So you've got Sparkle Smash trying to edge right in front of El Toro Loco, and you know that Gravedigger and Zombie are hot on those big old BKT tires of hers. Let's see if she can pull ahead, and oh, she does. She just edged ahead of El Toro Loco, but we know even if she's able to stay in front of these 3 competitors, which is a big if, oh, she's gonna have to contend with Max D right now, coming in with a rolling start, but she hit that jump and got some big old monster air in such an amazing way that she was able to go right over him. It looks like she took that corner a little slow, checks her rear view mirror, and can see that Max D is hot on her heels. I don't know if she's gonna be able to stay in front of him. Don't forget, she's got all those other competitors. We just saw Zombie going right over her, and of course there is still one more that's going to enter the race at some point, and that is everyone's favorite great white shark, Megalodon. Checking behind her, it looks like she's inching forward ever so slightly, keeping the distance between her and Max D right now in second place, but she knows that anytime that big old flying fish is going to come crashing into the race, and she's going to have to contend with him, and oh, there he is, just like I predicted, jumping over into the race as we go into our final lap. Megalodon has a nice lead, but Sparkle Smash has the momentum and is able to drift in front of him as we're just a little bit into this final lap. Can she hold on and pull out a victory? She has 5 of the greatest monster trucks that have ever been on this track. And oh wait, how did Megalodon get back in front of her? I don't even know how that was possible. This fish is crazy. Checking her rear view mirror, it looks like right now only Megalodon is the competition she needs to worry about, as she's only got a little bit of this showdown race left. Can she hold out in first place? Yes, she's putting tons of distance between her and the competition. Oh, and you can just see El Toro Loco is well behind her as we go into it, and yes, Sparkle Smash beats all the icons. Let's hear it for her as we get ready to go into our second event. We're gonna see El Toro Loco in a freestyle competition doing all sorts of crazy tricks. Let's see what he's got in store for us. Alright, and starting off the bat with some Scissor TV fan favorite donuts. You know we love it whenever a competitor starts that way, going into a sidewall, flipping and pirouetting all over the place. I think that was like a reverse gainer front flip as El Toro Loco is going to the outside of the arena to get some speed. Let's see what he's got. Oh, a big corkscrew. Oh my goodness, a double corkscrew lands on the front tires and is able to keep his balance and goes right into a wheelie. Don't try this at home, kids. El Toro Loco is a professional. As you see, he's keeping his balance almost the entire length of the stadium. All right, getting some more speed, drifting in. Let's see what he's setting up for. And it's a backflip as he flies probably a third of the arena. Wow, the fans in attendance are in for a treat as he slides into some more donuts. Keeping that truck going, making sure he is making use of every single inch as he gets some big air over the center ramp in the arena. And another backflip. It's almost as if this crazy bull knows what the crowd wants to see, and he is giving it to them right now. Oh, into a bicycle. Let's see how far he can hold it. No, a pogo right off the launcher, lands perfectly, goes into a wheelie, and oh, almost loses it, but a big save there for El Toro Loco. Let's see what he's lining up for. A double backflip off the Connect box into a moonwalk. He lands it perfectly. All four of those tires, I think, hit the ground at the exact same time. I don't think you could do any better than that. Time is starting to expire, but if El Toro Loco is still in the middle of a trick combo like he is right now, he will get to continue to go in overtime. We're gonna keep adding a little bit of time on that clock if he can keep this chain going. Oh, some nice medium air into a wheelie, smashes into the side. Can he keep it going? All right, keeping the combo going with some donuts as he kicks up those back big old BKT tires, smashing over the crush car, getting some speed. Let's see what he's got. A delayed backflip over the Connex box. My goodness, perfect landing on all four of those big old BKT tires as he goes for what appears to be maybe one or two more tricks before this combo chain expires. Just wibble wobbling all over the place, rolling over. Can he save it? Oh, he can! My goodness, everyone put your hands together for that crazy bull El Toro Loco, putting on quite the show for us during this freestyle event. All right, we're heading out to a figure 8 race where you know that we have a high probability of some crashes, some smashes, and overall destruction, you might say. So here comes Max D, and let's see what he can do on this figure 8 track against 7 other big old monster trucks. He's trying very quickly to take the outside and get ahead of them, but you've got EarthShaker, Dragonoid, and a whole lot of other monster trucks just not letting him pass. I think the key to this race is going to be drifting around the corners, taking them tight, and seeing if you can just edge out your opponents, and of course, not getting T-boned right there in the middle of the arena. You see, it's a very dangerous pass right here coming up as you've got the cross section of the figure 8, and that's going to become more. And oh, Max D catches that front driver's side tire on the wall, and Soldier Fortune says, "Get out of my way," and pushes him over. Oh my goodness, is that wild side also smashing into him? This is definitely gonna cost Max D quite a bit of time, but let's see. Oh, just knocks Blue Thunder out of the way. That was that crash zone I was talking about, and it's gonna get more and more fantastically dangerous as the race goes on. Max D is starting to gain a little ground. You can hear him starting to turbo through that boost. Oh, and we just saw that he narrowly avoided a crash right there. Again, perfectly using that boost around the corners. Let's watch as he goes through the crash zone. Nice and clear, turbos through, and he's trying to catch up to Wildside right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's going to be difficult for Max D to finish in the top 3, but if anybody can do it, it's this truck. You can already see he's trying to push Wildside out of the way. Here we go into the crash zone. Oh, makes it, but Wildside comes cruising up on his side as Max D has caught up to Shaker and has another monster truck in his sights. Oh, Max D with an amazing job, able to finish in 4th place. Not bad considering everything that happened. We're going back outside for Zombie Megalodon as he takes a bite out of the competition in this freestyle event. Let's go! And some huge air with a delayed backflip. I know that a lot of you viewers know exactly how difficult that is, and it is for sure. Into some donuts, you love to see it, but going back to that delayed backflip, the driver has to hang in the air before they decide to fully rotate it. It looks beautiful when done correctly, but is incredibly dangerous. And oh, Megalodon just pulled off a second one. It's almost like he could hear me up here in the announcer booth and wanted to prove that he is such a aficionado at that trick as he bicycles almost halfway across the entire stadium. Oh, it almost looked like he wanted to go for the front flip, but realized he didn't have enough room. Lining up for his next trick. Let's see what he's got as he picks up some speed. And a beautiful sky wheelie as he goes, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 feet. Somebody get a ruler. This truck is all over the place. Into a backflip off the Connex boxes. Looks great. Into a reverse bicycle, pushing it into a moonwalk. Oh, and that is great truck awareness to be able to stop before he hits the stands. Once again, the fans are definitely getting their money's worth with Zombie Megalodon here going into a bicycle once again, narrowly avoiding the crash cars. And there it is. There's the front flip. Oh, and lands it right into a wheelie. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not, but that was a thing of beauty. If one trick wins him the event, it's going to be that one, except for maybe that corkscrew he just pulled off. Guys, every single time I think that this truck can't outdo themselves, they absolutely do with another backflip looking beautiful, just like our event earlier. If Zombie Megalodon is still inside a combo chain, we will extend the time to let them score even more points, and let's see if we can do it right now. Sky wheelie across half the ramp, doing a quick turn into some donuts. You'll love to see it. Here he goes, lining up for another trick on the big ramp. No, he changes his mind. Gonna go to the Connex box. Was that a triple backflip? Did he just do a triple backflip? I don't think we've ever seen that in the history of Monster Jam competition. History has been made here, boys and girls. Zombie Megalodon just did a triple backflip. They're going to be talking about that for years. Oh my goodness, I don't know how we top that, but we're going into our last event here, and we're going to be following the newly unretired Backwards Bobs in a circuit race. And I still have goosebumps from that last freestyle, but I've got to concentrate. Let's call this race. Let's see what Backwards Bob has for us. The competition is stiff. You can see he's trying to overtake Jester, Lucas Oil Stabilizer. We've got Wildside, Gravedigger the Legend, and some other amazing monster trucks they've pulled out so far. I don't even have eyes on them right now, but Backwards Bob has his sights set on first place. Let's see if he can pull it off. I gotta say, I never get tired of watching this truck race. I can only imagine what it feels like to be Gravedigger the Legend right now. Look in your rear view mirror and see a backwards looking truck come flying past you, and right there he goes past Wildside. He's got his sights set on Max D, and who is that? I think that's Stone Crusher at the very front in first place. Backwards Bob is showing why he's a veteran of the sport and has unparalleled driving skills. He's been doing this for a very long time, and he's here to show these young guns just what racing is about. Going into a nice long stretch as we begin lap number 2. We've got Stone Crusher in first place, Max D in second. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Stone Crusher. I'm just being told in the booth that I am incorrect. Let's get eyes on who that is as Backwards Bob tries to close the gap. We're not perfect here in the announcer booth. We try. We'll occasionally make corrections, but Backwards Bob is definitely a competitor, and that's something I'm not wrong about. Oh, and you see he tried to take the shortcut. It might not have worked out the way he wants as he's getting ready to go through this narrow bridge. A nice straightaway and Wildside tries to smash into him some big old monster air, going into there, landing on all four of those big old BKT tires, perfectly able to keep that speed and momentum going as he is trying to get up there and overtake first place. I just don't know if it's gonna happen. A perfect race is being run by both trucks in first and second place. We're waiting for one of these competitors to make a mistake and see if their opponent can capitalize on it. Backwards Bob checking his rear view mirror, and you see how different that truck looks when you finally see it from the other side. And I don't know if Bob's gonna be able to catch up. A race is being ran perfectly, and it's almost like he's on rails. It's like this course was designed for him. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it, but he is going to give it the good old college try. We only have about half a lap left. Let's see if Backwards Bob can pull it off. We're coming into the last part of the straightaway. We've got that big air, we've got a couple of tight turns, and it's all gonna be down to which driver can take these the shortest. Oh my goodness, come on. And I believe finally that is Bad Company up front. He's been going so fast that we've barely been able to keep an eye on him. Backwards Bob is having the same problem. As we're almost done with this, he's gonna use all the boost. He's gotta take these straightaways as quickly as he can. Oh no! That would have been the best chance for Bob to actually overtake him as we're getting ready to complete this lap, and second place is not bad. What an amazing race, guys. This was such fun. What an amazing competition. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I can't wait to do it again with you next week. Don't forget, I live stream Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to jump in and play Monster Jam Showdown with me live. So until next time, be good to one another and always treat others the way you would want to be treated. So until next time, we'll see ya!